A reflection for Friday, August 13th, Memorial of St. Maximilian Kolbe. Maximilian Kolbe's life reminds us that faith is not merely what we believe about God. Rather, it is what we become capable of doing because we believe in God. In Auschwitz, Kolbe chose to die in place of another prisoner. His faith gave him the freedom to make a radical gift of himself, even in a place designed to strip human beings of dignity and hope. Viktor Frankl, in his book Man's Search for Meaning, believes that when people discover a meaning worth living for, they can endure even terrible suffering. Moreover, human beings possess an inner freedom, that is, the ability to choose their responses even when they cannot choose their circumstances. Maximilian Kolbe embodied this truth. The Nazis could imprison his body, but they could not imprison his capacity to love. In our first reading from the prophet Ezekiel chapter 16, Israel is presented as a person who had forgotten her dignity. Thus God says to Israel, I passed by you and saw you. I made you grow like a plant of the field. Yet the gifts became forgotten, and the relationship was betrayed by you. However, God did not abandon the covenant he made with Israel. Instead, he reaffirmed it, saying, I will remember my covenant with you. Therefore, faith is remembering who we are because of whom we belong to. He to whom we belong does not go back on his words. Also in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 19, today, Jesus challenges us to understand marriage and human relationships, not merely through the lens of convenience or legal permission, but through fidelity, covenant, and self-giving love. Because the heart of Christian discipleship is not simply, what am I allowed to do, but what kind of person is God calling me to become? Maximilian Kolbe gives us a good example today. God calls us to be persons capable of loving when love is costly, capable of remaining faithful when faithfulness hurts, and discovering meaning even in suffering. Therefore, to renew our commitment today, it might be good to ask yourself, what suffering am I allowing to make me bitter when God may be inviting me to make it meaningful? Kolbe's life tells us that even in the darkest place, a human heart can remain free enough to love. May God bless you.